Now to an in-depth look at teenage suicide. They're on the rise, and recent statistics are alarming. According to Pew Research, since 2008, child suicide rates increased by up to 150%. According to the CDC's 2019 Youth Risk Behavior Survey, 19% of high school students considered attempting suicide, 16% made a suicide plan, and 10% attempted suicide. I recently spoke with a mother about how her son died by suicide after learning a dangerous game online.
He was so amazing. I can remember his hugs.
Jennifer Mitchell's son Ian went to Eastlake High School.
He was a good kid, you know. He was very loving, he was very kind, extremely funny and adventurous too.
3 years ago, Ian died by suicide, but Jennifer says she had no idea he had mental health issues because on the surface, things looked good.
He had the good grades, he was in the honors classes, he wasn't getting suspended or having problems at school or anything. He had friends, so he was socializing. And for the most part, everything seemed normal.
But Ian had a secret life online with multiple social media accounts where he was watching dangerous games and learned how to play Russian roulette.
And next thing you know, their content is different than yours. And the stuff that they're seeing isn't okay. You know, it's stuff that you would never let your child look at.
By the time Jennifer got into Ian's social media accounts and found the videos he uploaded playing Russian roulette with a revolver, it was too late. Ian died by suicide just before his junior year.
He had died by a gunshot to the head.
And sadly, according to Pew Research, suicides have long accounted for the majority of gun deaths. In 2020, more than half of all gun-related deaths in the U.S. were suicides. That's compared to 43% that were murders. And the CDC also reports more Americans died of gun-related injuries in 2020 than in any other year on record. Jennifer is still grieving the loss of her only child. And there's not a day that goes by she doesn't think about him.
And he would just give me that hug from behind and kiss me on my cheek and say, "I love you." That's what I miss.
One of the problems is that the products are not only designed to be addictive, they're designed to evade parental authority.
Attorney Matt Bergman recently started the Social Media Victims Law Center. In wrongful death lawsuits, he has accused social media companies of directing Ian and other kids to specific material based on algorithms so they become addicted.
In the case of young girls, it's often content that promotes anorexia or body-hating images. With young boys, it's often dangerous activities such as Russian roulette. And that's what happened here. It didn't have to happen, and it wasn't an accident.
And Bergman says kids' mental well-being will continue to dissipate until these social media companies are held accountable.
And we believe that if one child is spared the fate that Ian had as a result of this work, then it will have been worthwhile, and I will have been proud to have been part of it.
Bergman represents Jennifer in a wrongful death lawsuit against Meta Platforms Incorporated, which owns Facebook and Instagram, and Snap Incorporated, which operates Snapchat. But no settlement can bring back any child, and Jennifer has this warning for other parents.
I'm guilty of being one of these people that said, "Oh, those things don't happen in our family." And that was a mistake to say, because those things can happen in anybody's family.
And in honor of Ian, Jennifer started Ian's Way, a nonprofit group to prevent teen suicide, offering free group counseling, mental health, and suicide awareness. For more information, I've shared a link on our website at abcactionnews.com/rebound. If you or someone you know is considering suicide, please contact the National Suicide Prevention Hotline 24/7 at 1-800-273-8255 or just dial 988.